Okay, so there's something that's been absolutely tormenting in the community of My Hero Academia lately, and the problem is very much like the title, thumbnail, or maybe even both are referring to. Some people think that Izuku Midoriya is actually going to be developing a muscle form in the future simply because All Might has a muscle form. So today I'm going to tell those people just why this is not the case, and trust me, by the end of this video you'll be seeing this my way because I'm going to tell you straight facts. Also, this video is not going to be including any manga spoilers because the anime has all of the information that we need for this debunk or whatever you want to call it. So let's just jump straight into it, shall we? All Might has a muscle form, we know this much, and when I say muscle form I don't simply mean him having a muscular body, but the fact that he can transform into this muscular form from his skinny form. That is the definition of muscle form, just in case some people were confused. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's jump right into the reason as to why All Might can transform between the two forms that he has been seen using in this series. Firstly, what you must know before dropping a theory about Izuku having a muscle form is the basis of why All Might has one. His skinny form is actually a defect or a side effect, you might say, from when he had his respiratory system wiped out by whoever did it. Not going to go into that since it's both irrelevant and probably spoilers to anime onlys. After an absolute fuckload of surgeries, All Might's body was able to live on, but at a huge cost, which is that he's only able to use his muscle form for a limited amount of time each day, and this time keeps going down the more he keeps pushing beyond his capabilities, like he did against Nomu for instance. That caused his uptime to go down considerably. Now I'm going to get into the most important part, which is All Might's natural form. Based on what I just said, I think it should be pretty obvious that his natural form is not his skinny form, but what people has decided to call a muscle form. The skinny form is simply what happened when he got totally fucked by the unnamed enemy. And this brings me to Izuku because now that we've explained why All Might has a muscle form, it's time to finally get down to why Izuku is not getting one. Izuku Midoriya does not have an injury similar to that of All Might. That is the injury which totally fucked All Might's respiratory system, and because of the fact that Izuku doesn't have it, there's no reason why he'd get the same physical side effect to his body. And if he did get that injury, his body would more likely shrink down to an even more skinny form that Izuku already has. He wouldn't get any stronger through it. But yes, Izuku can still look like All Might's muscle form in the future, but it is by no means going to be a transformation. He can obviously train his body like work out, and that will still of course eventually make him look like All Might if he does it for years and years, and then that will be the form that we're going to see Izuku use all the time. There's not going to be an on switch for it, unless he of course suffers an injury that fucks up his body like All Might, but the odds of that happening are astronomically low. Like, it's far more likely that he'd fuck up an arm or two, which wouldn't really have an effect like that. Now, I'm not really going to get into that either because again, probably spoilers. I mean, he's probably going to surpass All Might eventually since he's the main character and the power of One for All is pretty much passed on, but that transformative state that All Might has, never going to happen. So here is my final message to those people who think that Izuku is getting a muscle form.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
With that said, I'll be ending the video here, so be sure to leave a comment down below, and if you did, then please like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to stick around for more greatness. This has been your favorite host, Perm, and I'll see you soon.